Virgin River was never just a town. It was a feeling, a quiet place where broken people came to breathe again. Where the trees listened, the river carried secrets, and the past always found a way to stay close. After everything that happened, time moved on, but healing was never simple here. The mornings are still calm. The fog still rolls over the water like a soft promise. The cabins still stand, holding memories in every wall. But something feels different now. The silence is heavier. As if the town itself knows that peace never lasts forever, this is a place where love once saved lives, where hope grew in the smallest moments. But it's also a place where choices left scars. Some stayed, some left, and some thought they could run from what they felt. Yet Virgin River has a way of calling people back, especially when their hearts are unfinished. Every road leads to a memory. Every corner reminds someone of who they used to be. The past isn't loud here. It whispers. In the wind, in the water, in the spaces where someone used to stand. This season, Virgin River opens its arms again, not to comfort, but to challenge. Because healing isn't about forgetting. It's about facing what still hurts. And in a town built on second chances, the hardest one might be giving it to yourself. Virgin River is waiting. And what comes next will change everything. Love in Virgin River has never been simple. And this time, it may ask for more than the heart can give. Some loves never end. They only grow quiet. In Virgin River, emotions don't disappear, they wait. Behind closed doors. In unsent letters. In words that were never spoken at the right time. Even when people smile, something inside them is still holding on. There are hearts here that once felt safe together. Hearts that promised forever. But life stepped in. Fear stepped in. And suddenly, love had to compete with doubt, distance, and hard choices. What once felt certain now feels fragile. Some are standing close, yet miles apart. They talk, but don't say what truly matters. They listen, but don't hear the truth beneath the silence. Every look carries a question. Every pause hides a feeling that's too heavy to name. Memories return in quiet moments. A song on the radio. A chair left empty. A place that still feels warm even after someone is gone. Love doesn't fade here, it lingers. And sometimes that makes moving forward feel impossible. In Virgin River, people want to believe that love is enough. But this season asks a harder question. What happens when love hurts? When holding on feels just as painful as letting go? When the heart wants one thing, but life demands another? Some are afraid to try again. Afraid that hope will break them one more time. Others are tired of waiting, tired of being strong, tired of choosing everyone else before themselves. And yet, the heart keeps pulling them back, because in this town, love isn't loud. It's quiet, stubborn, and deeply real. It waits in the spaces between words. And this season, those unspoken feelings will no longer stay hidden. The hearts of Virgin River are reaching a breaking point. And soon every choice will matter. Peace in Virgin River has always been fragile. And now it's about to be tested like never before. Change doesn't always arrive with warning. Sometimes it comes quietly, riding in with the wind, settling into places where no one is looking. In Virgin River, something is shifting. The calm that once felt steady now feels uncertain, like a storm building far away. Not every danger is seen. Some arrive as news that stops you cold. Some come in the form of a truth that was buried too long. And some appear as a face from the past, reminding everyone that what was left behind was never truly gone. The nights feel longer now. Roads feel emptier. Lights stay on a little later, as if someone is waiting for answers that haven't come yet. There's a sense that something important is about to happen, and once it does, nothing will return to the way it was. For some, this season brings choices that can't be undone. Stay and fight for what matters, or walk away before everything falls apart. Protect the ones you love, or protect yourself for the first time. Every decision carries weight, and every step forward risks losing something precious. Virgin River has always been a place of healing, but healing comes with pain. Old wounds reopen. New fears take shape, And the safety people once believed in begins to crack under pressure. When life pushes back, not everyone survives the same way. Some grow stronger, some break, and some are forced to face truths they've avoided for years. This season asks its characters to be brave in ways they never expected, because danger doesn't always mean violence. Sometimes it means change. And in Virgin River, change is the most powerful force of all. The river keeps flowing. But for those who live here, the current is getting stronger. Every ending in Virgin River carries the weight of a new beginning, but not without a cost. This season, Virgin River doesn't offer easy answers. It offers truth. The kind that shakes you, slows you down, and asks you to look closely at what really matters. Love will be tested not by words, but by actions. By who stays when it's hard and who walks away when it hurts too much. Some bonds will grow stronger through pain. Others will be stretched to their breaking point. The town that once felt like a safe place now becomes a mirror, forcing everyone to face who they are and who they are becoming. There is no hiding from the past anymore, and no escaping the choices already made. Hope still lives here. You can feel it in the quiet moments, in the way people show up for each other when everything feels uncertain, in the belief that even after loss something good can still grow. But hope is no longer gentle. It demands courage. This is a season about standing your ground, about choosing love even when it's risky, about finding family not just in blood, but in trust, forgiveness, and shared pain. Virgin River reminds us that healing is not a straight path. It's messy, slow, and deeply human. As the river continues to flow, lives will change forever. Some will finally let go. Some will finally hold on. And some will discover that the future they feared might be the one they need. Virgin River returns with its most emotional chapter yet. A season of love, loss, and second chances. Because in this town, every ending is just the start of something new. Season 7 is coming, and nothing will ever be the same. Some stories don't end when the screen fades to black. They stay with you. When everything settles, Virgin River leaves behind more than memories. It leaves questions. Questions about love that was almost lost. About chances that came too late or just in time. About whether the heart can truly heal, or if it simply learns how to carry the pain. This season is not about perfect endings. It's about real ones. The kind that feel heavy, honest, and earned. The kind that remind us that life doesn't wrap itself neatly. It moves forward even when we're not ready. In the quiet moments, when the town slows down and the river keeps flowing, emotions rise: regret, hope, fear, faith. Every character stands at a line they can't step back from. What they choose next will define who they become. Virgin River has always been about connection, about strangers becoming family, about finding light in dark moments. But Season 7 pushes deeper. It asks what happens after the healing begins, after the promises are made, after love is tested again and again. There will be moments that break your heart, moments that make you breathe easier, moments that remind you why this town feels like home even when it hurts. Because Virgin River doesn't just tell a story, it makes you feel it. As the final moments unfold, one truth becomes clear. Some places never let you go, and some stories stay with you long after they end. Virgin River returns. Season 7 arrives with more emotion, more truth, and more heart than ever before. Get ready. The river is calling again.